guys! Today I'm doing my top 10 films of 2021. A couple that are from 2020 but were delayed. And there's also 3 TV productions in the list. So overall this was a better year than 2020. That's because 2020 cinemas were closed, there was the pandemic. This year things are getting slightly better. So without further ado, I'll get on with the top 10. At number 10, The Tent. That's a Christmas ghost story. This is a recent one. It was on Christmas Eve and it's quite good. It was about a painting and the figure in it kept moving. So I thought that was really scary. It's not as good as the ghost stories that were done in the 70s because they were more atmospheric. These new ones, they seem to be a bit too bright. It was written by Mark Gator, so he's done the past 4 ghost stories. So overall it was quite good, but not a patch on the old ones. In 9th place, we've got a horror film called A Quiet Place 2. This is a sequel to The Quiet Place, a 2018 film. So A Quiet Place 2 is actually a 2020 film, but it was late 2020 and I just recently watched it this year at the cinema. Really good. The cast from the first film's in. Emily Blunt stars in it. And it's a great story where you have to keep quiet, otherwise these creatures attack you. And this creates a lot of tension. Like the audience, you like trying to not make a noise while you're watching it. So it's a really unusual experience watching these films. Loads of tension where you're not to create a noise, otherwise they attack you. I thought that was a clever plot, so really enjoyable. So that's at number 9. Number 8, and I think this film's a bit underrated actually, Black Widow, starring Scarlett Johansson. It gets a lot of criticism actually, but I thought it was entertaining enough, quite funny at times. Marvel always do a good job with the films. So that's number 8, Black Widow. At number 7, I've got a comedy. It's called Free Guy. It stars Ryan Reynolds. This is really funny. It's set in a video game and the character actually comes out of it at the end. It's a really clever film. It's a little bit like The Truman Show, where this central character thinks there's something a bit odd with his surroundings. So I quite like that. I thought it was quite funny. So that's at number 7. At number 6, I've got another comedy that I really enjoyed watching. It's called People Do Nothing Big in Japan. And this is a continuation of a TV show, People Just Do Nothing. The film version's really funny. It's about this gang who get popular. They have a pirate radio station and the song that they do becomes popular in a game show in Japan. So the music's reaching thousands of people and they go to Japan to promote the songs and a lot of funny stuff happens. It's surprising. I didn't expect it to be so good. People Do Nothing Big in Japan at number 6. At number 5 we get Rocky IV, the director's cut, Rocky vs Drago. I've done a review of this on the channel. So Sylvester cut his film from the 80s and he improved the film. He did an actual really good job on it. He's made the film more emotional. Fight sequences are not as over the top, so really well done. He's added extra scenes in, quite a lot. If you're interested, check me review. So that's at number 5, Rocky IV, the director's cut. At number 4, I've got a Netflix TV show. Came out in late 2020, but I just watched it. It's the Queens Gambit. It's in 7 parts. It's all about chess. A really interesting topic. But it's really good. It's unusual. It's sort of like a coming-of-age drama. And this girl's this chess champion. She's winning all her games. And I was intrigued watching it. Netflix does some really good productions. And this is one of them. So that's number 4, The Queen's Gambit. So we're getting on to the top 3 now. And these 3 are really good. Number 3, I've got SpiderMan No Way Home. And this film absolutely incredible. It's one of the best Marvel films, and it's already made over $1 billion at the box office. And that's amazing considering the pandemic. And what's special about this Spider-Man film is it brings back two of the old Spider-Men that were in previous films. That's Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. So they come back because Doctor Strange has interfered with the multiverse. So you get all three of the Spider-Men in this one film. And it reminds me a little bit of like Doctor Who. The Three Doctors, or The Day of the Doctor, where the Doctor meets two of his previous incarnations. And this film's a little bit similar, but it's Spider-Man instead of Doctor Who. Really good film, and you see some of the old villains as well, like the Green Goblin, the Lizard, Dr. Octopus, Sandman. Brilliant film. Definitely my favourite Spider-Man film. So that's number 3, Spider-Man No Way Home. At number 2, and this film's delayed a year. It should have came out in 2020, but because of the pandemic, I nearly said plandemic. Because of the pandemic, it was delayed. But anyway, it came out this year, and that's No Time to Die, the recent James Bond film. Going to be doing a full review of this film. It's probably my first review that I'll be doing in 2022. And I thought this film was incredible. I'll not get into spoilers. Really great ending for the Daniel Craig era of films. And some of the sequences are incredible, especially the car chases. Excellent film. And a great way to finish his era. So that's No Time to Die at number 2. And at number 1, and it's a TV production, and that's Squid Gear. It's in 9 parts, and I thought it was absolutely brilliant. When I started watching it, I almost watched it all in one go. Just like over a couple of 2 or 3 days, I watched all 9 parts. I thought it was really unusual and clever. It's a South Korean survival drama where the contestants play children's games, but if they lose, they get killed. And there's a massive prize money for the winner. And it's massively successful. There's even kids at school playing Squid Gear. And parents have been given like messages from the teachers saying, don't let the kids watch Squid Game because it's adult content. And it's quite gruesome. There's loads of deaths and blood and gore. But really clever TV show. And I like the ending as well. I'll not get into spoilers, but I really enjoyed it. And they're going to be doing a second season of it, so I can't wait for that. Probably be out next year. So that's my favourite of this year, Squid Game, at number 1. So hope you enjoyed my top 10. Yours will be completely different to mine. And my next video that's coming up will be the things I'm most looking forward to for 2022. So, bye. Hope you subscribe. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.